More than 100 relatives of British prisoners of war who'd been aboard the ill-fated ship attended the premiere of the Chinese-made documentary, The Sinking of the Lisbon Maru. This was a Japanese armed troop carrier carrying 1,800 British and Commonwealth prisoners of war. In October 1942, it was hit by a torpedo from an American submarine which thought it was a troop ship. As the boat started to sink, the Japanese troops locked the prisoners below deck. Many managed to escape, but were then shot at as they jumped into the sea. More than 800 prisoners died, but a flotilla of poor Chinese fishermen from a nearby island risked their lives amid the shooting and managed to take almost 400 survivors back to their small island. Before the screening, an organ recital, including a hymn to the Lisbon Maru, a moment of reflection for those on board and the Chinese fishermen who came to their rescue.
The thing that comes across is, despite the politics, despite the aggravation that's in the world, when you get right down to it, people are friendly.
I couldn't stop crying. I was just a sobbing mess. It's so emotional. They're so beautifully made. And all this, the individual stories, that's what really makes the film.
The director, Fang Li, first learned of the incident 10 years ago. He launched a search for the sunken ship, as well as surviving relatives, which led to the documentary.
We all should remember, between people to people, no matter it's British or Chinese, they're all, the civilian and the friends. And I would say people should remember, during the wartime, during World War II, we were allies.
The first draft of the documentary was completed 2 years ago and shown at British military bases, regimental headquarters of those units which had prisoners aboard the Lisbon Maru.
Regimentally, of course, is a very important event, so we were delighted that it's been recognised at long last.
Well, we live in a chaotic world. We can all recognise that. But I think it's always important to remember some of the factual human stories of where we've come together and where there is humanity.
It's taken time to find a UK distributor for the film, but The Sinking of the Lisbon Maru will go on general release in cinemas around the country later this week.